Alright, ready?
1, 2,
3.
3.
Hey everyone!
Okay, so first of all, thank you for watching our video. Okay, if you're watching this is a little video we're making.
It's a questions and answers.
Questions
It's a
and
little
answers.
Q&A that I've had asked everybody to ask me some questions. Well, ask us some questions. And I did on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Snapchat, and I got a few responses. So here it goes. Where are you guys from?
Alright, so I'll go first. I was born in Mexico, Querétaro, but I was born in a little town called Carbonera. I was raised there until I was 11, and I moved here into the United States, and I've been living in Mesquite for the last 12, 13 years. Yeah.
And I was born and raised in Dallas, but a small town called Grand Prairie, and then moved to Mesquite, Texas when I was 22, I believe, and we've been living in Dallas since. So.
Yes. Well, it's Dallas, Seagoville. It's a little small piece of Dallas.
Yeah.
It's not in downtown Dallas, guys. We're not that fancy.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
closer to Seagoville than Dallas.
Yes.
But anyways, how did y'all meet?
How we meet? All right. So we won't tell them.
No, we'll tell them the real one.
Okay, we'll tell them. We'll tell you the real one, and
'Cause
then we'll
there's a
tell you
real-
the
the
fake
fake
one.
one.
Okay. So here's the real one.
The real story is we met online,
We did.
and I thought he was a catfish, and I told him. He was like, "Oh, hey, I was mainly looking for friends, and so was he."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, he seems like a nice person." And I added him. Well, he sent. I send you a
Nope.
request?
You added me, and
Oh, because I was gonna log off, and I was like, "Oh, okay, well, he's trying to get my attention, so I was just gonna add him." And I left the site.
So I was like, I'm not gonna text her and just wait until she texts me. Blah blah blah. She did message me. And she said, "Hey."
Babe, let's leave that for another story.
But
They're just saying how did we meet.
I didn't text her. I didn't text her back for like a couple of days until I replied back to her, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah, we met online, and maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, we met at a park.
Okay. And then the fake story is we met at this park, the same park, and she was hula hooping and I was running, which we made that up because
We made it up because at first, with the whole getting to know someone online was weird back then, and everybody. If I would have told my friends and family like where I had met Ricky, they would have been like, "What?" And if I would have told them, "Yeah, I think we only talked for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden we just met up," and. I think everybody would have freaked out. So when they would ask us, I'd be like, "Oh," because back then I was like really into hula hooping, and I was like, "Oh, well, I was hula hooping at the park, and this guy just happens to like be running," because that's what he was always doing. So that was BS.
But that was it. But the real story is we met online.
Okay, next question. When did y'all get married?
We got married on April 12, 2012. Okay. We were actually trying to get married on April 10. April 10 is when we first met.
Yeah. But we couldn't get that day, so we did
April 12.
And that was what, 2015? 14.
14. Jesus, okay. And I said 2012. We met
met
on
2012. Yeah. got married.
April 10, 2012, and then we got married on 2014 on April 12.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next question. How old are y'all?
Here's the funny story. She actually thought that I was older when she first met me.
Yes.
She thought I was her age.
Yeah.
And I was just barely turning 19.
Yeah. When I first met him, I was like, he looks like he's 25.
Yeah.
And he was only...
I
He
was
had
only
barely turned 19.
Yeah.
And I was 23. I was 23.
So right now I'm about to turn 26 and she's about to turn 30.
The big 30.
Yes.
Next question. What are y'all pet peeves about each other? You want to go first?
Should I really say it? My biggest pet peeve about her is she loves asking questions. She loves asking, what if I go outside and I turn into a mosquito. I'm like, that's never gonna happen. But she's like, but what if? Will you still love me? I'm like, what? That's my biggest.
I ask the randomest questions.
She really does.
That's a pet peeve of yours?
Okay. Because if I answer the wrong answer, okay, she's like, really? What? I can't believe you. I can't believe you wouldn't love me if I was a mosquito. I'm like, what the?
You're supposed to love me for in any way, shape, or form.
I guess there's not a pet peeve, but it's just, she does ask some weird questions, which I know she's weird. I'm weird. Yeah. It's okay.
I guess my pet peeve would be he doesn't have that much patience.
I don't.
Yeah, every time we try to plan something or do something, and if there's one thing that just messes up something, he's just like, all right, I'm done. And that's it. Like, there's no, okay, well, calm down. Like, he's actually been getting better, but it used to be really bad. It used to be like, no, okay, that's...
My thing is, I just want to go with the flow. Yeah,
he has no patience,
guys. I really don't want to plan anything because something always goes wrong. You know what I mean? So I just rather just go with the flow. And every time something happens, it's because we just say, okay, let's go do this. Let's go. That's it.
Yeah, usually when we do plan stuff, we're just like,
it never happens.
Something bad's gonna happen. And sure enough, something bad happens. So
it is. So we never plan anything. We just go with the flow. Like tomorrow if I'm off, or today that I'm off, we just go like, okay, let's go somewhere. Yeah, that's it.
Next question. What do you love most about each other?
Okay, I'll go. What I love the most about her, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
She's a great mom. I really, appreciate that about her because she takes care of Sophia. She comes home after a long day of work and she helps us at the house. She cooks for us, which I'm saying us because her sister and her nephew are staying here for a little bit. But she does a lot. And, I work a lot and she's always behind me. She's always behind my back, supporting me on, supporting me on little stuff that, that I do. And it's crazy. We have gone through a lot and, little things like that makes you appreciate things more and more about each other. But there's some rough patches. We just gotta make sure that, everything we do is for Sophia. Sophia is the main reason, that we have to stick together and make sure that we work things out,
And, the reason why I love Ricky so much is because he's a great dad. He's an amazing dad. Yeah, he works really hard in what he does, and he has his ups and downs, but he's always trying to find a way to make us happy. And it's not only, his family, but it's friends and random people that he knows. And that's something that I wasn't used to at first because I've never had a guy that I had to share with other people's, like his attention or whatever. And
doesn't have to share me, guys.
And Ricky was more like, oh, I have this friend, and I wasn't used to that. So in the beginning, it was really hard for me, but now I've gotten so used to it that I'm just like, all right, like bring them over, let me get to know them. And we've met some really great people. I've made some really great friends, that were his friends, and that's something that I really love about him.
That's great.
Besides him just being so cute. Okay. What was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant?
Jesus. I had just gotten out of work and she surprised me.
For those of you who don't know, we do have a 1-year-old daughter. Yes. Her name is Sophia. And
she's about to be 2.
And
she'll come in a little bit.
Yeah, you'll see her in a little bit, but they both have the same birthday. On February 7th, and
we were actually born in the same hour, different years, of course. She was born at 8:40 something, and I was born at up close to 8:10. So it's the same hour. It's freaking awesome. Yes. But my reaction was priceless. You know, I have always wanted a kid since I was 18. And I would always take care of my cousins. I would always take care of my nephews. Even my goddaughter now. We have a goddaughter together. And yeah, I would always take care of her. And that was my biggest thing. I would always tell her, I was like, you know, my goal in life is having a baby and for her to be healthy, or for, you know, him to be healthy. And we just decided that it was the right time in our lives to, you know, start having a baby. We got married, we got a house, we had cars. So it was the right time. Yeah. We started trying, you know,
I was kind of sad because we were trying. It was, you know, we were trying for a while and it wasn't happening.
Guys,
and
it was just a month and a half, and she was really
well, because we were like, okay, let's do it. We're gonna have a baby, and I was excited, and it wasn't happening, and I kept buying tests and buying tests. And guys, if you don't know, pregnancy tests are really expensive. So I was broke. I was broke a lot.
But I think what happened was she was too nervous and you know, sad about it. I was just
stressed out. But anyways,
she surprised me, blah blah blah.
Let me tell them how I found out. Okay. I actually got, you know, the last pregnancy test. I was like, this is it. After this, I'm not gonna check anymore. Like, whatever. So I go to my mother-in-law's house, and I, you know, went to the restroom, and I was like, okay, I'm for sure it's not gonna happen, or it's not gonna say anything about being positive. But I did the do, and it happened, and I have a clip that maybe I can squeeze it in here. In the video, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because that was it. I wasn't gonna check anymore, and I was excited, but I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm pregnant. And the first person I called was my best friend, which is Nancy, and she was crying. I was crying. We were excited, and I did record Ricky's reaction.
My reaction was priceless. Yeah, I was so happy.
He didn't believe me at first.
I didn't,
and I knew he wouldn't, and that's why I took I took 2 more pregnancy tests, or was it 4? I think I took like 3 or 4 pregnancy tests.
There was some digital one.
Yeah,
but I was so happy, you know. And when I found out, we didn't really care if it was a boy or a girl, because it was our first one, and I didn't want for us to be like, okay, well, we want a girl and coming out to be a boy.
Yeah, so we really didn't care because we both wanted a baby for a long time. I wanted a baby since I was like 6, 7 years old. I was like, I want to be a mom. You know, when they would be like, Elsa, what do you want to do? What do you want to be when you grow up? I always said mom. So, you know, we both wanted a baby, and we just really didn't care what we had. But next question: how many kids do you want?
Me, I only want 2, a boy and a girl. But she is thinking about 3.
Well, this is what's going to happen. This is going to happen.
What's going to happen?
If we have another girl, I really want to try for 1 more to see if it's a boy. And if it's a girl again, like, I'm done. But it's either 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I want 2, you know, a girl and a boy. And we already have our girl.
His name is going to be Ethan.
Yeah, so we already have a name for him.
And then if it's a girl again, we decided that it's going to be...
Is it Mackenzie?
Mackenzie, yes. Mackenzie.
Yeah. What's the best family trip you've ever had?
Oh, best family trip.
Well,
like together
we haven't really taken a family trip with Sophie.
I think the best one would have to be Burgers Lake.
Burgers Lake?
Yeah, Burgers Lake. That was with us 3 together.
We haven't really gone out of like state or anything like that.
She was too little last year.
Yeah, we didn't want to like get her tired in the car too much, and we went to Burgers Lake, and that's in Fort Worth, Texas. It's really fun. It's like a huge pool, but it's in the style of like a
amusement park or something like that, like a water park.
Yeah, like a water park, and it's got sand and slides and swings, so it's really fun. You should check it out.
We had fun. Yes. We took a couple friends, my brother, cooked burgers and stuff.
But if we go to a family trip, where would you want to go?
We were thinking taking Sophia to Florida to the beach, but our plans were going to California. But
we've never been to California.
Right, we went to
we
went
wouldn't
to
know where
Florida.
to start.
Right, so I found a few places in California, so we might check them out. But if that doesn't work out, next year we're definitely going to Florida.
Yeah, next year for sure.
Taking Sophia to the beach. Yeah.
All right, what are your favorite meals?
My favorite meal, she knows it, but they're flautas.
They're flautas.
And she makes some really bomb flautas. They're close as well. You know, they're kind of like my mom's, but hey, she's there. And I love them. Every time I have a bad day at work and she's like, hey, what do you want to eat? She's like, oh, let me not even ask. Let me just make you some flautas.
Yeah,
it's
I make
the
him
best
some flautas.
feeling. Yeah.
We like eating, besides him loving flautas, that's his favorite meal. I like eating pasta. That's my favorite.
That's her favorite.
And something that we love to eat is wings.
Her wings are amazing.
I make some really good wings.
So, if you really want to try her wings, hey,
just comment down below and then we'll message you so you can come right on over.
So they're like baked wings, right? They're in the oven.
I make them in the oven. They're not like dry. They're really juicy. It's like the whole wing. It's like the flat and the leg together. The flat and the wing together.
Yes, but they're really good. She puts Luciana hot sauce. Oh my god, macaroni and some mashed potatoes in the side.
I'll have to. If y'all are interested in watching how I make them, or if y'all want the
no, don't give them the recipe.
Why not?
Just comment below. Comment below, and if you want to try them, we'll
invite you then.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
This girl's trying to give the recipe out. Yeah.
What are y'all's favorite places to go eat?
Our favorite places to go eat together is Frankie's. Really good Mexican place.
Frankie's is located in
Plano. In Garland. Plano Road.
Garland.
It's after Forest Lane, I believe so. Yeah. But it's a really good place.
It's authentic Mexican food.
We love their margaritas.
We love their margaritas. I think that's our favorite. I mean, their food is delicious. Their food is great, but we like to go because, they have really good drinks.
She only drinks one and she's
done. By one, I'm done.
I'm like, dang. Okay.
I fall in love all over again. All right. Favorite places to go eat. Favorite thing to shop for.
I would have to say we don't really like to shop. Though.
We don't.
Because
we hardly go shopping. And if we go shopping, it's because
we really need it.
Yeah, we really need it. But we hardly ever go shopping for clothes. Mm-mm. Like when I go shopping, I literally go to DD's, Ross. I shop at Walmart. I don't care. And I hardly ever go to the mall.
And if we do, it's just to treat ourselves.
Yeah. We spend money on food. We go and we grub.
Yep. We have cookouts for friends and all this. So we really like to spend our money
on food.
And, have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I said if we treat ourselves, then we go to the mall, buy some few clothes, blah, 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 and there. But yeah.
Yeah. Next question. What are y'all's biggest accomplishments as a couple?
Our biggest accomplishment, of course, our house.
Our house, yeah.
Look, when I was 19 and I had birth, we just had met and stuff. My thinking wasn't having a house, having a baby, having this, having that, getting married with her, blah, blah, blah. My thinking was just more of us hanging out, living life, all this, blah, blah. But she kind of pushed me to do more stuff for me and for her. I'm not saying that in a bad way because I needed it. I was in a spot in my life that, I needed to grow up. And I needed to invest in myself, and not just in myself, but with her because she was a big part of my life. And she still is. I moved out from my parents, and I didn't even tell my parents. I just was like, Mom, I got an apartment, blah, blah, we're moving out. We stayed. I tried to help her out when she was, moving from place to place, and we decided that she was gonna move into my mom's house. That didn't work out. She only stayed for a week, and we just decided to move out. That was the first step. After that, we just, it was just from there. I mean, we had, I had saved up a lot of money because, I was working since I was young, blah, blah, blah. But it just happened, like everything we bought, and we decided to get engaged. I asked her to marry me. She said yes. Oh, here's the part. I asked her to marry me at the same park we met.
Yeah.
And guess what? We got married at the same park we met. That's actually really cool.
Yes.
But, after that, like, she just kind of pushed me more and more. And we were like, okay, let's get a house. We have the money, so we can start having a family. And we're like, yeah, heck yeah, let's do it. And that was a long process, but we got our house.
Yeah, that was
a beautiful house.
That was our biggest accomplishment, I would say, so far.
Beautiful house. And then Sophia, of course, that's the biggest one.
Yeah.
After that would be our house. But Sophia, it's great, a great child. She's so happy. So I can't wait for her to be older and, me celebrating her birthday. Well, our birthdays together.
Name a moment you and Ricky had that was so embarrassing.
I will have to say...
I don't know.
No. I will have to say we almost got arrested, guys.
Oh, that's not embarrassing.
Hell yeah! You know how embarrassing we would be if we got arrested? And Mom, we got arrested because we were at the park.
Yeah, but we didn't go through that. Like, it didn't happen.
But it was embarrassing.
This is what happened, guys. Do you want to just save it for another story time?
It was embarrassing. So we almost got arrested because we were at a park at 11 p.m. It was after hours at the same park we met, right? And we were just hanging out. We were not gonna.
We didn't know that the parks over here, you can't be there after 11. Damn.
So a cop was hidden in the other side of the bushes, and we were just kind of walking around, blah blah blah, and we decided to go into this little, like, field, and there was trees behind, and we were walking, and we just like, okay, let's just go. It's too dark, blah blah blah. And we're coming back, and police flashing the lights and stuff.
No, that's not what happened. What happened was we were walking around the park, and it was like no light, no nothing. We were just carrying a backpack because I had my camera because I was taking pictures earlier that day, and I didn't want to leave it in the car. And we were pretty much going into these trees really deep in the park because it has a lot of trees. And yes, we were making out, and there was mosquitoes everywhere. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go. Like, I don't want to be with these mosquitoes. So we were walking back, and then we just see a guy like doing this, and I thought it was just a random person. So I was literally going like this to get the light out of my face, and he was like, "What are y'all doing back there?" And I was like, "What the heck? Like, who is this person?" And the closer we got, we realized that it was a police officer. Ricky was pooping his pants.
I was shitting my pants.
And I was like, we're over here just chilling.
But they asked us questions, blah, blah, blah.
Like, what are y'all doing over here? And I'm like, we're taking pictures. We're just hanging out. And Ricky's like shaking in his boots. And I'm over here just laughing deep inside. And I thought it was funny. I really thought it was funny.
That was embarrassing. Imagine what would have happened if we got arrested or blah, blah, blah. Which, oh, yeah, we got arrested because we were at the park. That would have been embarrassing.
I guess. Whatever. All right, next one. Name the best moment you had with Sophia. So far,
I cried when she took her first steps.
Yeah, I would say her first steps too.
That was the most awesome thing ever. Watching her taking her first steps, it was amazing. That was the best for me.
The best moment, yeah. I would say
other than that, and other than seeing her for the first time next to her, that was amazing.
I would say the best moment I had was when she smiled at me. I think that was the moment that I was like... She
actually did.
Wow.
She was laying on the bed, had surgery already, and we put Sophia next to her, and she actually smiled. I have a picture that she actually smiled. Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that Sophia does? Sophia loves to
sing and dance.
She loves to dance, guys.
Dance.
You just put on any kind of music and she will wiggle, and it's the funniest and cutest thing.
We'll find a video and she'll try to put it in there.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. She likes to sing. She likes to dance. She'll be singing and dancing at the same time. It's pretty good. It's pretty amazing.
Shout outs to Coco Melon and what other YouTube channel? Oh, Dave and Ava.
Yeah, she liked to watch Choo Choo TV.
Oh yeah, Choo Choo TV was one of her first YouTube channels that she was obsessed with.
She doesn't watch it no more.
She doesn't watch it anymore. It's all about Dave and Ava now.
Yeah.
All right. Last question. Why did y'all make a YouTube channel?
We made a
I can take this one. I decided to make a YouTube channel.
Why you do this? Let me go and get Sophia so you can see her for a little bit, okay?
Okay. The reason why I decided to make a YouTube channel with my family is because I really just
Say hi.
I really just wanted to make a video with my family. I wanted to show the world, what my family's all about, and I want Sophie to, grow up and see videos of her mommy and daddy and us just spending, amazing time together. And you want to say something?
You want to say something? Yeah. What does the tiger say? What does the cow say?
What does the monkey say?
Go. It's okay. What does the monkey say?
Ooh, ooh. Ah, ah. Yeah. What does the dinosaur say?
What does the dinosaur say? No.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching our video. If you please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what kind of stuff you want to see. If you have any other questions.
If you want us to answer anything else, we are open to answer any questions and anything. And if you want to hang out with us, comment below. Let us know.
I'll put all the information down in the description. If you want to try to find us in any of the social media, I'll leave it down there. So, bye guys.
Bye. Next time.